Okay, in this slide, we are talking about digital transmission technique. So in digital transmission technique, we have baseband transmission, broadband transmission, power code modulation, data modulation, amplitude shift keying, frequency shift keying, phase shift keying, quadrature amplitude modulation, orthogonal frequency division, multiplexing, or we can say OFDM, and spread spectrum technique, error detection and correction, and the last one is multiplexing technique. So all these are the techniques we are using in the digital transmission. So now we go through quickly. Digital transmission refer to the method and technology used to transmit digital data over various communication channels. This technique ensures that data is accurately and efficiently conveyed from the sender to the receiver, often across large distance or through complex network. So now we go to the technique. One is baseband transmission. So baseband transmission involving sending a digital signal over a channel without modulating it to a higher frequency. It is often used for short distance or within a specific local area network we call LAN. And number two, broadband transmission. Broadband transmission involve modulating digital signal to a higher frequency so they can be transmitted over long distance or share media such as a cable or wireless channel. And number three is we're talking about the power code modulation, or we can call PCM. PCM is a method used to digitally represent analog signal. It is involved sampling an analog signal, quantizing it, and then encoding it as a digital bit stream. So for PCM, it will be another topic for this one. So the step of PCM is sampling, quantizing, and encoding. Okay. So point number four, delta modulation, or we can call DM. DM is simplified from of a PCM where the difference between successive sample is encoded rather than the absolute value. So the advantage simplicity and reduced bandwidth and requirement for the DM. So point number five, amplitude shift keying. We can call ASK. ASK involving varying the amplitude of the carrier signal to represent digital data. Binary ASK use two different amplitude to represent 0 and 1. Okay, point number 6, frequency shift keying. We can call FFK. FFK involving varying the frequency of a carrying signal to represent digital data. Binary FFK use two distinct frequency to represent 0 and 1. And point number 7, phase shift keying. So we can call PSK. PSK is involved in varying the phase of the carrying signal to represent digital data. Binary PSK use two phase to represent 0 and 1. Quarter PSK use 4 phase to represent pair of bits. So we continue to point number 8, quarter amplitude modulation, or we can call QAM. QAM combine both amplitude and phase variation to encode digital data, following for more bits to be transmitted per symbol. We can have example 16 QAM use 16 different signal combination of amplitude and phase. So we continue with point number 8. Point number 9. Although orthogonal frequency division multiplication, or we can call OFDM. OFDM split the data stream into multi-small substream. Each transmit on a different frequency subchannel. I mean the OFDM split the data stream into multiple small substream. Each transmit on a different frequency subchannel. It is highly efficient in dealing with the multi-part interference, and it is used a modem communication system like the Wi-Fi, LTE, and DTV-T. Okay, we continue with point number 10, split spectrum technique. So split spectrum technique split the signal over a wide frequency band, make it more resident to interference and co-dropping. So frequency hopping spread a spectrum FHFF. The signal repeatedly switch frequency according to the specific pattern. Direct sequence split spectrum. The signal is multiplied by the pseudo-random noise splitting code. Okay, we continue with point number 11, error code and correction. Error code detection and correction. So error code detection and correction technique ensure the integrity of the transmit data by detecting and correcting error that may occur during the transmission. We have 3 points. Parity check. Add a parity bit to make the number of 1 either even or odd. And cyclic redundancy check, CRC, use polynomial division to detect error. And FEC, forward error correction, add a redundant data to allow the receiver to detect and correct error without needing retransmission. So all these are the technique for error detection and correction. Okay, for the last one is multiplexing. Point number 12, multiplexing technique. Multiplexing technique combine multiple signal into one to optimize the use of the communication channel. And we have the time division multiplexing (TDM). Each signal is assigned a different time slot. This one is for the TDM, or we can say TD, time division multiplexing. And FDM, frequency division multiplexing. Each signal is assigned a different frequency band. For code division multiplexing, multiple access, or we can call CDMA, code division multiple access. Each signal is assigned a unique code. So in here, all the point is are the technique we using in the digital transmission. So digital transmission technique are essential for ensuring efficient, reliable, and accurate communication in modern digital network. By employing various modulation or error correction and multiplexing method, digital transmission can digital transmission can accommodate diverse communication need from a single data transfer to complex high-speed communication system. So, in summary, digital transmission technique involving the method and technology used to transmit digital data between device or system. This technique ensures efficient, reliable, and high-speed communication, adapting to various environment and requirement. Digital transmission technique provide the backbone for modern communication system, each offering a unique advantage and suit for different application. From the high-speed, efficient transmission method like the OFDM and QAM to the robust and versatile technique like CDMA and TDM, understanding this technique is crucial for designing, implementing effective digital communication system.